we take a
Battle of the M's, I think you gave it, Alex, and we'll see whether they'll be able to step up on the T side here. One smoke, the Molotov, and a P250 for Lau. A couple of names you might recognize.
Now we've gained another. Lau going for a fight in apps, and they're going for a two-man hold in apps. This is going to be more than he's expecting. Ooh, a glimpse of Woxic's barrel, and a back exposed, and Christian's already turned tail. He does manage to find the first, but the aggression in bedrooms has been silent. Steel gone, 4v4, and banana control seized.
Frozen will be playing banana here with Carragher. He's got the CZ, the bomb goes down, rotation's going to occur, and Frozen is picking them off one by one here. We are going to have Lau towards T steps, Chris J next to him, and this is a very key frag. Maybe not so much anymore because his teammate has gone down. Lau might be able to get this one, but at 4 HP, he'll be dealt with in due course, and Rops will find him. An aggressive stance there from mousesports, and as I said, if they win the...
We've all got mousesports here?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Rush?
He was bang on. He knew it was going to be a close one, but Movistar Riders not tickling your pickle. Thank you, Rushley.
No worries, boys. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Well, here comes the eco. So it's 3 for mousesports.
We've got
four. Sorry.
Unanimous.
Oh, the double
unanimous
nade
to be able to melt away the heads. Just going into the next round where we do have some concerns. You've definitely heard us highlight those.
But it can lead to amazing success as well. They do manage to win that quote-unquote bonus round. They're in a fantastic spot, and we'll see if they can make this clean. If one player goes down, not a huge deal. Carragher doesn't want to die necessarily, but having a rifle going forward wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah. They're going to have a 5-on-2 here with Steel and Alex, just trying to take a couple of kills with them if possible. Voxic, though, he's got other ideas, going for the backstab here. They are closed in, and both kills will be his. Lovely headshots, just what you need on the AWPer as well. That's $1,200 farmed. Showing something a little bit, not super aggressive, but active at the start, like similar to the pistol round. Be like heads up and towards the apartments. Be ready to flash over towards B. I don't want to see a full. I'm sure they've got some very interesting ideas to present with 5 SMGs, 4 MP9s, 1 MP7, and 2 towards B here as they go for a B rush potentially.
Oh, it's down the guts. Here we go.
No, given the responsibility of holding that, and a perfect flashbang has enabled the frag. He's got damage inflicted. He lives on. A massacre in Banana as they pincer them in. There's nades to lock them out as well. A smoke at the mouth, now pushed from behind, and Woxic's got another. With just SMGs, mousesports are about to leave with so many rifles. They don't even have to buy them. This is one hell of a way to stop
stuff there, and at that point, the round was over. He found the bomb. They applied pressure from Banana.
Very well thought out, right? We've seen mousesports with good utility usage as one of their key elements here. And
hello.
That grenade.
There's some utility usage for you.
Boy, oh boy. But I was just watching that one back, and, well, maybe we can bring it up, but the flash that actually blind Banana. So that meant that the guys pushing down middle could just stay gun out.
Because as soon as Carragher committed to pushing down, that's when his C-steps were fully flying. So that was kind of insane, to be honest with you. They are yet to really find any kills here on the Movistar Riders side, and that will continue to be the trend as another clean sweep comes through. 4-0 for mousesports. Ready for that one, and he gets caught with his pants down there. They do have a buy going into this round. Eastor with the AWP. And Rops here, not showing the same amount of aggression, but a similar incendiary. Voxic with the AK.
Wait, what?
That was towards bottom of middle by underpass.
Did he just drive by mid with an AK-47? This is the disrespect we're talking about.
Exactly.
That's the type of play that he wouldn't be going with an AK. And traditionally, he would be doing that with an AWP, and he's gotten away with it here. So mousesports starting with a very furious pace here, but
there's one.
They will be able to get one back into a 4v4.
Oh, that's a big shot from Steel, his first frag. Opening up the A-long side. A 3 versus 2 on this A site for now, and Chris J looking to level the odds with a flash push of his own. And does evade the flash, and Eastor didn't see him in the off angle, clearing close quad. Perhaps eye pressed to the scope, and now perhaps a second. Steel doubles up.
It's looking good from Steel. Some impressive shots land, and now they have the advantage. 3 versus 2, but Rops is the Prince of Pit. He'll be waiting here with the AK-47, his signature weapon, looking to cause damage here. Is the first shot successful? Not quite. Steel gets his hat trick, and that should be the round. We're going to have Carragher here. Retaking from the B side, no kit, no utility, and he will be falling back. Movistar Riders, after losing their first kill, in a sensational fashion as well, with a dry peek from Voxic down towards underpass. You'd think that's the round done, but Steel, he put the brakes on, waited for mistakes, and he's going to get very aggressive. Yeah,
the thing is, they will tighten it up when they have to. Within these early stages, they can probably still get away with a couple more plays like that. But this is the thing. Movistar Riders need to break that economy, and that's not going to happen just yet. Here's that opening frag right there. We caught that one on the replay, just holding the line for the run out. And that was Steel with the opening there to make it all possible.
You can see on all of these frags, there's no trade potential. They're not playing passively. They're already currently there, challenging the fights. Won't see in every round of Inferno, but the fantastic start they've had. Chad's right, they'll probably reel it in a little bit now as we enter the first proper gun round. We've got an AWP out there. not 4 AKs. And the run boost, bit of a calling card of Voxic, does jump over towards C-steps, taken down.
I've seen him do this.
Yeah,
okay, I've seen him do that re-peek after the run boost given nothing so many times. It's a risky peek, and Eastor was ready for it. What's ChrisJ up to? He's Barrel does manage to adjust back to his weapon in time. It could have got awkward, but it doesn't, and so the equalizer is found.
Yeah.
ChrisJ's got a mammoth task ahead of him here. What have they got for the util? So smoke CT, and here come the flashbangs, here comes the Molotovs. It's all for ChrisJ. What can you possibly do? Backs are turned! He can't get it. mopoz gets caught unawares, but saved by Alex. Now a 3-man retake for Mouse. Doesn't look like something they'd be often going for.
We have heard from Carrigan, though. The teammates of his have said there's always a chance. They love to hang around. We've seen Frozen do some gnarly things, but maybe the in-game leader being a little bit more convincing this time around, as they will be backing on off and holding on to their guns there. Now,
Simon Gaming, I think, was in there as well. So yeah, sure, they've got experience on the map, but not at this level. So they're handling themselves pretty well. Bear in mind, they were 4-0 down. They're now on 2 rounds in a row. Sure, Mouse.
I think Voxic was still feeling the flare after his AK drive-by.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's going to put him back in the pocket, I think. A bit more restraint going to be seen here from Voxic. Still jumping across. Not going for the re-peek. Instead, ChrisJ walking down middle. Mouse are going for these aggressive plays, and a wiggle of dissatisfaction from Voxic.
Yeah, they've done it again. I couldn't tell you why, but here we are in a 5-on-4. Still might be offering up a kill, but surely the flashbang will come over first. There it is.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Voxic's already managed to deal with one, but he knows Short is on a timer. One drops Pit, but it doesn't matter. mopoz, the second man on Balk. They're taking A, and they're taking it with force. There's very little that mousesports can do. Rops is miles away. They're all going through app side. It's safe. Yet to see the bomb plan. There's been time for the rotate to come in. I see them backing away.
I think they have to.
That's enough for them.
There's still a Molotov, 2 smokes on the Movistar Riders side. There's no way you're retaking that, especially in a 4.
I think between ChrisJ and Voxic, they've given away 3 opening duels. Voxic twice, ChrisJ was once just there. So it's like they...
The AK-47s, the AWP on Voxic. Deagle for ChrisJ. Now, he's done that again, Chad. He's got $4,400, and he's gone for just a Desert Eagle.
Yep.
Just looking to keep that money strong and pick up potential teammates. Rifle, I suppose. He's done this a lot in EPL, and we'll see if that trend continues. Voxic this time gets the opening duel. Not super aggressive, waits for the targets to come towards him, and he converts. It all makes sense.
And ChrisJ using this Deagle here, up close and personal. Couple body shots, that's all he needs, and he'll get the kill, an upgraded weapon, and Rops even has a chance for another here. Is he going to swing? Yes, he will. Easy as...
Aggressive, but defensive at the same time, so they're not actually in separate one-on-ones. They can back each other up and make sure they can't get shot in the back.
It was smart. Liked it. And you know that Steel coming out of bedroom, he's 50-50, even not if not...
He positioned himself in a very specific manner because Steel checked it, not fully, admittedly, but still looked to the right, didn't see him. ChrisJ then gets an easy kill on the back. Rops looking towards the step, swings out, gets the trading player, and we have Alex left in a 1 versus 5. Not where you want to be necessarily. Some teams do like to thrive in these environments, saw Fallen yesterday.
What was it before? Oh, it was EPL.
We were using, we're going to have to get some new hashtags at us on Twitter.
Just tweet us.
We don't really know the whole hashtag.
People don't really use hashtags. That's for the old people, I think.
Aren't we boomers?
Yeah, I guess so. Rops, back turn, and nearly a triple. Mo's down 2, just waiting, biding his time. Now has the numbers advantage as ChrisJ advances straight through. Spots Eastor, but quick AWPing enables a 3v3. Great flash. Voxic can do nothing. Knife out, and now the site is theirs yet again.
They're doing a very good job here on the T side. Movistar Riders keeping up with mousesports here. Should be another round for them, to be honest with you. But mousesports, they might be going for it. They do have the defuse kits, a couple of smokes, an incendiary here. Smoke towards the pit, flashbang going over, suggests they will be going for it.
No way.
They're smoking on top.
There's a wall of smokes for pit. That's hot. What does that do to Eastor? He can jump. Actually, I think he's got a line over that smoke. Looks like he might on top of the wall, but the nade does do good damage. Carrigan's doing everything in his power to separate this fight, isolate the duel. Frozen! The transfer wasn't far off. A fake, trying to draw out the AWP. Eastor's going to have to check it. He gets the frag and he's got time. What an incredible 2-man retake.
Oh, that's what we love to see.
They had all the utility, they had all the pieces required there. Smoking off the pit, through incendiary down towards Graveyard as well. What a beautifully orchestrated retake that was. Rob's opening things up, a lot of damage, 2 kills, but Movistar Riders clawed their way back into it, and Frozen touches the bomb, knowing the vision was moved away. Eastor had to go check it. AWP in his hand, low HP, gets taken down. What a recovery from the international squad.
That is phenomenal. Really enjoyed watching that one unfold. Now Voxic going for his usual battles in middle. He does do effective. Now, talking of effective, I just saw a 4-man flash pop on the Banana players, but that hasn't stopped Steel opens up early. Carrigan, quite an aggressive stance. A second Molotov enabling them to set up close to the wall. And if they swing together, what's he supposed to do? I don't know. Goes down, Woxic to try and claw something back, but this looks like a lost round.
Oh, the nade could have done a lot there. There were two players very low indeed. The incendiary comes through, steals snuff into the garden. Chris J's not going to realize, and it's a guaranteed frag. Lovely maneuver there through the smoke, and now they have a 4 versus 2. Woxic and Rops this time, they do have utility. Defuse kits again, but they're so far away from each other. I don't think they can justify it this time. Rob's looking for any rotating players from top of middle, looking for the transitioning CTs, but at this point, Woxic very much alone and won't be going for the round, surely.
Survival is another question. What do you reckon? Smoke's fading now.
They could just smoke CT spawn and get out themselves. This is a bit of a risk.
Oh.
And one, they'll come back to haunt them. Had the smoke, didn't use it.
Big alley-oop right there. That was a huge round from Steel, getting that kill onto Carrigan behind the Molotov, and then the follow-up with the push to the tree, now denying the AWP. And, well, he won't finish off Rops there, but he did all the damage he needed to. And I like the pacing right there. The reason that Carrigan was most likely standing behind the Molotov is because you don't want...
And they do have a very healthy buy. And Steel looking fantastic here. Just finding kill after kill, pushes through the CT spawn, threads the needle, and at this point, a beautiful bit of work here towards Woxic. Well, can they keep it up? Each store with the AWP on the T side now. We do have Laz. We'll see mopoz challenge for Banana control here. Frozen more than happy to oblige. Throws the grenade down. That's going to do a ton of damage there. Takes down to 50, Ooh. 29. So much damage being inflicted here. Carrigan seals the deal.
Grinder. Here comes the flame. Flash not to be caught.
Oh, they know they're done for, surely.
Carrigan's actually won the first duel. He's standing his ground on his own. He brings Alex down to 4 on the boost, the pre-fire. Frozen doesn't even pull the trigger. They could make this work. 20 seconds. Bomb is on Alex, and he's got such low HP. Woxic's ratting on the coffins, hoping to go unchecked. And oh no! He jumped and didn't catch it. He couldn't get his toes on the coffins, and that's the round. Rops rotating away from A. Movistar Riders final.
It's over. It's done. There was no more time.
For me, it's the kill onto Frozen, which was super important, right? Because Frozen wanted to allow them to cross side to then maybe...
He was boosted, right?
Yeah. So letting them scale into the site and then isolating a kill after they've got all we've...
Available.
All for Carrigan again,
Chris J, execution at least, but of course you have to fall back eventually. Carrigan still has his smokes, so they're absolutely fine here with 35 seconds. We always say if you drop a smoke down on 30, that's going to be god-tier timing before they come through. Carrigan might be a little bit late on this one. They can still push through this, and Frozen, he'll be challenged. A couple of kills from him. Carrigan shines him with the third. A bomb goes down. 20 seconds remaining. Doesn't look like it's any world where Movistar Riders could fight their way back into it. That just displays the power of the smoke right there. You saw coming through the grey screen. Didn't catch the first couple of players, but did result in the victory here as Lau. On the other side of the map, his days are numbered. Maybe he gets one kill here, but Rob's being very disciplined. Doesn't give anything up.
Just likely Lau will just...
Oh, we saw the shadow. I'm not sure if it registered.
He's going to get away with the save. But for the viewers at home who are currently tuned in...
He was another one that was really turning heads.
Yeah, excellent finish sniper. Looks to be a hot prospect for the future for sure. We'll check in with that game later. For now...
Frozen's jumping for the info. Carrigan didn't check him. Spotted though, and the flash lasted just long enough to delay the reaction. Spray's not good.
Towards B, they can't mess around here. They have to drop their smokes now, make their way through. Maybe just a flashbang and just go for the best here. We'll see what happens. Flashes are deployed. They are strong. Not going to get that first kill, but they've broken through.
Frozen's missing his shots. There's so many players. If he could just stop that plant, he'll have done enough. He knows he's being pushed from behind. Carrigan, he gets another. The bomb is being planted, and it will not go down. Movistar Riders ripped out of the server.
Because it was Carrigan who got the kill, and Carrigan's the B player, right? So knowing that he was over towards Arch, walking back towards the A bomb site, they're still going to...
Actually, only gets one kill there, but all the attention, they're all having to look towards new boxes there because he's got so much presence. He's got the AK-47, the first kill. There's 15 seconds left. Sets Carrigan up for a three-piece towards the end, and he converts. We are going to have an eco before the final round of this first half. 5 rounds is about what you'd expect, I think. That's
bad
fair.
At all, yeah.
Not bad at all. After losing the pistol in convincing manner, 4-0 down, to get 5 decent gun rounds is great. There's a potential of getting one more as well. They have got close to this side. They get this AWP, there's a chance. Maybe not so much anymore. Woxic and Robs shutting them down. First kill will come through. That's probably all they're going to get, though. I tempted fate, and I'm punished. And 5 on the T side of Inferno. The replay of the Deagles, not going to have a huge knock-on effect, but that's still quite pretty to look at.
Always are. Short-lived fear that we can no longer talk about, no longer have to. Different look for Movistar Riders into their final round of this T-half. A run boost for Woxic. Let's see if he goes for the re-peek. He loves it, and he doesn't learn his lesson. This time, though, he has the advantage. They'll be peeking into him now. And oh! Oh, a double for Alex. They went for the aggression and they've been punished. Now Woxic could get overwhelmed here. He is tested by Steel and he actually hits the quick scope. He lives to fight another day. He's got so many players to worry about. Yeah, Balcony will be where he finally falls. Lowell shuts him down and nothing Karrigan can really do.
So every time they've gone for these aggressive rounds, it seems to backfire tremendously. They play a defensive game, they look very comfortable, and they run away with the rounds here. But still, Movistar Riders can only play what's against them at this point. If you're going to keep running down towards middle and they're playing a defensive game, you just take them off, take the bomb site, and here we are. 4 versus 1 with Frozen. Has to go for it really as the final round, but really just looking for anyone trying to backstab him here, pad the stats, get the numbers up. You're not going to be winning this one.
Very worried about a flank here, surprisingly. This first corner here, highly unlikely that he clears it at all. You don't expect Tease to be... What's he... I guess he's just letting the clock run down here.
Yeah, just get some kills at the
end. So they run in and die, or make sure that your KD doesn't go up to 6. Alex will make sure it does.
Steel, the newest addition, they're going into their CT side, and it's worth mentioning as we head into their defense that of the 62 teams in 2020 with a Inferno.
Well, here we go then. The second half, the kickoff, and Lau with a brave position here. He's going to be tested. You don't commonly check this, and for good reason. It's not a very common position, and there it is. Equal trades coming through for now, but Frozen, he'll take the man advantage. 2 kills with the Glock there, recovers the bomb.
The fact that Alex is still just on a site as his teammates pushing up towards Banana is indicative of the misinformation. Not much mopoz can do here. He would have to find those 3 almost on his own. Alex now arriving from CT. He's the one with the smoke in the kit, so crucial, and he's lost his teammate. That should be the round. A duel for Nubox. Karrigan can just stay in. He has no reason to move, no reason to take a fight.
A couple, but unfortunately for him, the round falls apart. It's Frozen running away. With the round 10, we have the bomb down.
We didn't see mopoz and Alex just both of them going for the save as soon as that bomb got planted. That's what we saw yesterday when we were watching Inferno. Is they lost the bomb site, they saved it, they didn't take any damage to their Kevlar, and they're able to rebuy and have a more potent force buy in the second round. But here's the run boost, this time from eStore, and he has the scout in hand, unable to land a tag. They want to get aggressive. This is very similar scenes to what we were seeing out of mousesports on their gun rounds here.
Yeah, you're dead on. eStore trying to provide the covering fire while his teammate pushes down towards the underpass. Firing off shots. It's Steel now.
There isn't too much of a threat of him getting pushed down, but oh, he was being watched. Woxic just crouched and reversing up Banana. Keeps his eyes on the potential for that flank and does convert.
So, opening kill found, Banana control obtained. What's the next move here? They have forced a rotation out of the Movistar Riders side. You can see 3 towards B now. The boost coming forward, and Voxer gets the second kill of the round. 5 on 3. Like I said, especially, you can see a nice little bundle there of 2 smokes, flashes, and incendiary. And good old Karrigan. He's got the UMP. He's going to walk in towards B and just confirm that they're actually in this position, which they are. He's at least got the information they can just walk into a bomber site clearly and get the bomb planted, no problem.
It looks like Chris J went for his same pistol strat again. Something we're seeing lots and lots and lots of. Different variations. Flusher and Nico have been experimenting with when they're going up against an eco. They just buy the Kevlar vest and the helmet and keep their Glock or USP respect.
Okay, it gets a little bit toasty, but the bomb takes you down to about half health here. Got to jump at each other's heads, have some fun. We did see the Molotov yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
They landed in the pit from Nico.
Riders, they are staring down the barrel of being down 12-6. It's very unlikely that they win this round. Smoke, though, so this is a little bit different. Smoke, and then the flash follow-up here.
So he's going to sit in the smoke.
A half-wall smoke from Coffins. Nice work from them, but Steel's already caught Rops in his duel towards the apartments. He wants to take some space here.
Half-wall here. Look out for Alex. If he times as well, could work out quite nicely. Unfortunately for him, he goes down quickly. His teammates there with the flashbang. They know exactly where he is. I'll see the trajectory of that incendiary come through. mopoz with the UMP for sure, but I'm not sure he finds a massive amount of damage here. 4 on 4, full commitment from mousesports, and Chris J leading the charge of that Deagle.
Through the smoke, the UMP does connect, and now Frozen keeping eStore honest. We'll see the plant coming in from Woxic.
Here we go.
He angled himself very specifically to stop the vulnerability from a push like that. Nice work escaping into the pool almost immediately. You can see that Steel being so far away, still just going to keep hold of that AK. They're going to leave mopoz to perhaps contain, maybe keep a couple of those rifles on the site. They have to exit B. I mean, there isn't such a luxury on as a pit on the B site. Maybe 1 or 2.
If they get back to Banana, everything should be fine here. It's no big deal if Chris J goes down.
He's got a kit.
Yeah. Go on, Mopoz.
Might as well, you're here now.
Have a go.
He's left it too late.
Yeah.
He could have got away with it.
I reckon there was a chance there.
I don't think there was enough time.
No. I mean, like, you've got to...
Mouse, you know, they go for something fast, they win this round. That's the game, basically. If mousesports win this round, they should be running away with this one here and keeping it to single digits.
Wow.
That's the objective.
12-6, mousesports will break through the initial utility exchange towards B, actually dishing out a lot of damage there towards Alex and mopoz. They're going to need a bit of back time. Looks towards second middle. Rob seems to be aware of the possibility, at least. Perfectly positioned still. Not giving up his spot just yet. As soon as Rob throws his Molotov, does he swing? Yes, he does.
The same frag.
Yep.
Exactly the same. It works out for Steel twice in a row. Early advantage then gifted to the CTs. What do they do from here, though? A boost for mopoz.
Yeah, they have 3 at B. It's looking good. He could go down early. Frozen's ready and waiting here. Carrigan throws a flash. Might go down in the back here. Steel is coming.
Lau blind spray off the boost, and Alex is keeping him at bay. This is such a perfect way to lock him out. Carrigan's got no options, and Steel was arriving on the flank as well. 7 for Movie.
He pulled up the Molotov. He's got a big sound cue behind it. He's swinging off. The moment they throw the Molotov, they'll still be drawing their weapon, and he didn't expect the same position twice in a row. And even after Alex said half health, they managed to mop things up towards B. With a nice backstab from Steel to close things up. They have got lots of money now. They've got the AWP in eStore's hands as well.
Yeah, he might even bait out this utility here. You can see mopoz is lining it up. And they're doing the same strategy again. Same smoke, but this is the frag. He could get away as the smoke blooms. Effective.
Nice little move there. You like that. They've shown it twice. They've shown some variation, some flair from the Riders as they go up middle into Steel's hands. Chris J will take him down, leveling the playing field at 4-4, but there's Alex's favorite player, Alex.
Yeah, my boy. Double kill for Alex.
Looks like a good round for Movistar Riders,
It
but
does.
awkward positions.
If Robs catches mopoz, oh, he does. Gets the first. eStore did eliminate Chris J, but the trade comes in. Both of them arriving from library. And this is Lowell Test. Does win the first. Lowell to half health. The wallbang will not come through. Woxic has to find a place to plant safely, and a little gap is all Lowell needs. Very effective hold from the Spaniard.
4K mark after they finish buying, so things are starting to look good here, and this is their map choice, remember? So
yeah, absolutely.
The CT side is the more favored one. We said that their first half was pretty much par for the course, and if they continue to mount these rounds, it's going to put more and more stress and pressure on this mousesports team, who we know might crumble with that in mind. But aggressive here.
Yeah, against the pistols, trying to shut them down early. They're giving up the all for sure. eStore now. Ooh. He'll be taking out the equation, but his teammates Steel and mopoz will save the day. 4 versus 2. They know these players are towards these steps. Should be both the kills from mopoz here, and he converts. Very nice finish there with the P2000. 4 kills in total. So no AWP on the T side here. Foxy, the top fragger with 16 kills, but very proficient with the AK as well. It's the one-way smoke to enable you to push towards car.
Oh, quite the gap.
He went for it
He
as
gets
well.
It. Exploits the gap in their smoke. Like free frag.
For mousesports here. Smoke's delivered towards the pit side. They land and take the vision away. Carrigan looking to backstep here from the arch. No CTs available in that position, and he starts to tighten the grip here. Steel towards the graveyard.
Library.
Great shot.
The flash came in. It was for a teammate. Carrigan knew it and deals with it. Steel double. Still alive on graveyard. He stands his ground. The pressure's on, and they can't get into the site. Frozen does, though. Steel's doing it all. He's got himself 3. Frozen, the last man standing. He has to get that bomb down. He's only got 15 seconds to do it, and Steel still standing his ground on graveyard. 10 seconds. No bomb for Frozen.
I don't think there's any hope either. This was a fantastic play here from Steel. 3 kills, and do you see how long he stays alive there? The tenacity displayed from the graveyard position. He doesn't want to die. Economy of mousesports once again, and it looked like such a great flank for them. Carrigan sends to that library position with the CTs there. Swings, avoids the flashbang, gets 2 kills.
Against the top 30 squad as well. So having a second lowest ADR with an easier opponent, one would argue, is even less impressive.
It's not the standard pocket strat here from mousesports that's coming on out, the one with the 4 players through second middle, but they will be going through something up banana, and with a handful of smokes left, a B execute could be on the cards. They just need to make sure they push back this defense. Now, we have seen the half-wall smokes come out time and time again. Will the Riders opt for something different, or will they be going for a similar setup here, as it looks like they want to get the boost up and over?
Makes sense. Lau coming to pack them up as well. He's in CT spawn. Smokes are delivered. Incendiary is spot on though. They're not checking the boost spot at all. The bomb goes down in CT spawn. It's an absolute nightmare here for mousesports as the flashbangs come through. They're going to be mowed down one by one, but karrigan and Voxic do find a couple of kills here.
That bomb.
And the bomb is in the worst spot possible. I'll say that much, but it looks like Movistar Riders have done enough. They could be taking the lead here, or at least tying things. So no.
Fallen off. It's been 5 rounds in a row now from the Movistar Riders.
And even with the opening pick in that previous gun round there, they still weren't able to take too many members on down. So, wow. This one here, it's on now that scores 12-11. Could be going either way. He's still very aggressive with the AWP and, well, gets a freebie, basically.
Just like that. No issue with the Molotov. Everyone's happy. And oopsie, Frozen slips and fails the flash. Not going to cost his team the round, but that first kill could. karrigan's gone. And Alex pushing through the smoke. Movistar Riders, they're making this one work, and they're working so damn hard for it as well. Smoke on pit enables him to return to where he started, but Voxic, he has lost all his teammates.
Yeah, and all hope, I think, in round number 24 here. Movistar Riders will be tying things up. Voxic might be able to get the kill here towards the library, but mopoz holds his ground. Objectives in mind from the get-go. Not going for banana control here. I like to see the strats towards the apartments, but we'll see what they've got in mind. Heading towards B once again. Incendiary down to block their access towards the underpass. And they've busted through the initial utility, but they've naded each other there, I believe. karrigan takes a lot of damage, but he's dishing out a lot as well. No bullets left, and he will be removed. What's Chris J's naded corner?
But look at the rotation right now. 2 players already from the Riders over towards that B side of the map. It's just left 1 individual in second mid, but the commitment is on the B bomb site. So mousesports have an open door, but they don't even know anything about it.
And Chris J trying to nutmeg. He does use those smokes to sneak through. They're putting the bullets down range, and he does get the timing. Wasn't expecting E-Store. Body shots connected. Chris J gets both of them. mopoz can only find 2 before he's shut down on the boost. And mousesports up against a stacked B site with only deagles are now playing with an advantage.
That was kind of wild. Chris J threads the needle through CT spawn, gets 2 massive kills, leaving Steel in his undesirable position now. 2-on-1, a bomb to defuse, but he has got a smoke, an incendiary. If he fuses the latter towards Emo right now, he's guaranteed himself a frag. But time is of the essence. Does he smoke the bomb, wait for the panic to ensue, wants to get a kill first, and my God, he's found it.
And he knows that his teammate was watching coffins, which means he can isolate the jewels, and a clutch from Steel. No. Just like that, Voxic goes down a 1 versus 2. And he's closing in on 20 frags.
Ruins is enough to be the tell of where the last player is.
After this nonsense as well, Chris J getting towards CT spawn, you'd think there'd be no chance here, but Steel doesn't deploy any utility. Just sneakily walks his point. The 1-on-1 duel falls in his favor. 13-12. Movistar Riders have the lead right now. After disallowing the previous round, what looked like a lock-in for mousesports, they do have a full buy here. Voxic back on the AWP. Hasn't found many kills in the second half. He started off with 16, now up to 18. mopoz looking to find the initial kills once again. He is dancing with the devil here inside this smoke.
This is a dangerous game he's playing. He can hear the pins pulled. Frozen's not going to be expecting this. And another one for the Movistar Riders. karrigan's low as well. mopoz, chaos, but he does thrive within it. Finally, he will go down to the martyrdom perk of karrigan. But 4 versus 2, the damage has been inflicted. Chris and Voxic thrust into a heavy disadvantage.
4-on-2. Movistar Riders are looking fantastic here on their map pick. It was 9-6.5. About what we expected, but to be honest with you, I thought mousesports just closed things out. This round might already be over because Voxic has the bomb down, an open hand, 4 players to find. Recovers the first of his objectives here, but still has a lot to do.
They're pushing in right now. They're closing their vice grip. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, okay. Gets the party started at least, and now, well, they know he's in apps. He's going to get smoked off. He plans to throw one of his own design and continue to play the game. He's expecting to try and catch the B pusher, but a very safe route being taken by Lowell. He's going all the way through T apps onto the bridge, no less. And he even spots him. Won't give Voxic that fight. He knows he has an AWP, but with 25 seconds, Voxic will eventually go down. E-Store silences the attempt.
The Super Bowl for the Riders, whereas for mousesports, this is just another day at the office. The fact of the matter here as well, that you have to earn the respect of mousesports. Those first few rounds now coming back to haunt them, right? The aggression on the CT side, that style there, it hasn't paid on often else.
Yeah, that's a good point. Nothing else at all. AKs across the board. Voxic no smoke on the flashes instead. 3 towards second middle here. Like I said, they can start taking some risks here. They've got so much resource behind them. This actually makes sense. And mopoz converts as well. First kill is his. Player towards underpass, so needs to be careful of it. Smokes off towards T steps, and they've done the perfect maneuver here. Two opening kills.
They're hitting mousesports with the mousesports aggression that was failing. They're giving them a taste of their own medicine, and it tastes so much sweeter from the Movistar spoon. That's working. 14, looking at like 15.
Perfectly done. Everyone's covering each other there. They weren't expecting it. They were running through their default, trying to get basic control. And it's a risk that works out tremendously for Movistar Riders here. 5 players up. And Movistar Riders now leading opening duels for the first time this game after that round, Alex. How sick is that? They pulled this one right back.
That is saying something.
Okay.
Let's see.
Galil for Frozen, AKs, and look at the utility situation.
Nothing.
2
What?
flashes and a smoke. That's it. They need 3 rounds in a row here. And they've got to start it with just 1 flashbang remaining before any kills come through. They have got base control at least, but Lal, he's tucked in towards the trash position. We have got Alex just providing some covering fire there from Arch. They've got a quad here. Still, none the wiser. Gets a second chance though. Flashbang is effective. The headshot is beautiful.
Here we go. 3 frags on the A take. No nades for the T's. They're being pushed from every direction. Back turn, bullet injected, and just ROPS. So it's 16-12. The Movistar Riders